news tonight, a teenage girl in need of a heart transplant and a change that is giving her new hope. Adaline Deal has two rare heart conditions, but her parents say she was not allowed on the transplant list at Cincinnati Children's Hospital because she did not have her flu and COVID vaccines.
Since then, she nearly had the transplant and even got a letter from President Trump. Local 12's Daniel Zivian visited her to find out how she got back on that list.
So if we don't do the vaccinations, you're just going to let my child die? And she's like, I am so sorry. She goes, this is just our policy.
Jeneen Deal says that was a low point for Adaline, but things turned around just a few months later.
Yes, I am. So happy.
Deal says Adaline's doctors waived the vaccine policy for her individual case. The doctors still informed them of the risks.
They just said with her she'll be immune suppressed. And I said, yes, we understand that, but we are confident that she doesn't need those vaccinations. And so I said, okay, we'll work with you.
In October, Adaline was in the hospital for 6 days as her condition worsened. Deal says she was going to have the transplant, but it fell through, so Adaline remains under constant care at home.
She's got a permanent thing that goes, it's up here, and it goes down to her heart, through her vein down to her heart. And it's an IV medicine, and we hook it up to her, and every 48 hours we change the bag.
The story has also made political waves. Through a family connection with Vice President Vance, Adaline got a letter from the White House.
We're very grateful. And she was so excited to get the letter.
And despite living in Indiana, the Deals are supporting a bill in the Ohio State House to forbid hospitals from refusing to operate due to, quote, religious convictions.
They don't want vaccinations or whatever else. It's the person's choice, and that hospitals can't say no. If you don't do this, then you're not going to get put on the transplant list, for her example.
We reached out to Cincinnati Children's, but we were told they do not comment on patient matters. However, in February, when we first covered this story, we did receive the following statement. It says in part, quote, because children who receive a transplant will be immunosuppressed for the rest of their life, vaccines play a critical role in preventing or reducing the risk of life-threatening infections, especially in the first year. These decisions involve discussion between our providers and the patient's family. Reporting for Local 12 News, I'm Daniel Zivian.
And the bill will receive its first hearing Wednesday in the State House Judiciary Committee.